So this is VAL Superman, and this dude is so damn cool. So this version of Superman comes from Earth 2. This is basically a world where the big three of DC died in this huge battle of Earth against Steppenwolf and his army of parademons. 5 years after their death, new heroes began to pop up and form a team called the Wonders of the World. The team consisted of heroes like Jake Garrick, who becomes the Flash after receiving his powers from Mercury himself. We got Alan Scott, who becomes the Green Lantern with the power of something called the Green Flame. We got Thomas Wayne, who becomes Batman after his son sacrifices himself in the war. And a man named VAL, who ends up becoming this world's Superman. So I know y'all heard that Zod part of his name and started tweaking, but there's not much revealed about his parents at all. VAL grew up on Krypton but was orphaned after his parents were executed by Krypton's court. As a kid, he would spend most of his days alone until a girl named Kara Zor-El made friends with him. Following Krypton's destruction, Jor-El made pods for Kal-El, Kara, and VAL so that they could escape to Earth. While in the ship, a message from his parents would play, basically telling him that violence is stupid and shouldn't be used. This led to VAL ultimately becoming a pacifist. Upon arriving on Earth, VAL would actually be found and taken in by a man named Terry Sloan, aka the first Mr. Terrific. VAL would then go on to live in a personalized capsule and would spend majority of his life here. This would cause him to develop crazy agoraphobia and would literally be scared of open spaces. The Wonders would eventually come across VAL, and after finding out he's Kryptonian, they set him free from his capsule, hoping he could help them in a fight against a brainwashed Superman that's now a servant of Darkseid. It's a whole thing, it gets explained later. As soon as they do free him though, he has a whole ass panic attack. Lois Lane ends up calming him down. Yes, I know she looks like Red Tornado, I'll explain another time. Look, she then shows him the sun for the first time, and this dude starts getting straight sun-kissed. She then starts to teach him how to fly and how to properly use his powers, and they just vibing for a bit. Until out of nowhere, Superman comes in and starts beating the dog shit out of VAL for no reason. Lois ends up leading him away, and VAL eventually recovers with the help of Green Lantern. Later on, VAL sits down with Jimmy Olsen and they have a little talk. Jimmy basically tells him to stop hiding his secrets, and that's when VAL reveals that underneath his clothes, he has a whole ass Superman suit under. Also, can we talk about how hard this suit is? The silver with the blue and the red, that shit is hard. Dr. Fate then shows up and he puts his helmet on VAL, showing him what he needs to do to stop the war. VAL, now knowing what he needs to do, he just flies off. Meanwhile, Superman is out in space boxing Green Lantern, but VAL jumps in and these two get to scrapping. They're literally even in strength at first until Superman out of nowhere starts to crack and break apart. It then gets revealed that this isn't even Superman, this is actually just a twisted clone made by Darkseid. And you can even tell based on the symbol on his chest, that shit starts to become reversed. Darkseid literally just made his own version of Bizarro. After this fight, VAL eventually joins the Wonders of the World and does mad shit. He fights Deimos, the god of terror, in something called the Convergence event, which is this whole multiversal event. This dude fights and defeats a group of failed Superman clones while in the fire pits of Apocalypse. VAL is also smart as hell. He created protective suits for the rest of the team so that they could withstand the heat of Apocalypse. He even gets into it with Darkseid himself at one point. He does lose, but it's the fact he fought him regardless. He fights alongside a couple other versions of Superman to fight a multiversal version of Brainiac. He even gets saved